Assalamu alaikum. Hope all of you are doing good. So, in this lecture, you are going to learn about derivatives, how to take derivative using first principle method. So, these are questions which are very important for your exams. So, in this lecture, we will do some of the questions which are not from your book. So, all these questions which we are going to solve here are from past papers. So, that's why these questions are very important for your exams. So, let's get started. First, we will solve. Question from 2019, which is f of x is equal to x to the power 2 upon 3. Now, how we solve it? Let's suppose a be any point belongs to df, that is domain of f. Now we will define what actually first principle method is. So f prime of a is equal to limit x approaches to a. This is f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a. So now we will apply this formula or definition of derivative. So this is a to the power 2 upon 3 minus a to the power 2 upon 3 divided by x minus a. So what you have to do, if you apply limit here, then you will get 0, 0.0, which is indeterminate. So that this 0, 0.0 will not appear in this question. So how you can do this? Let's write x to the power 2 upon 3 like this, x to the power 1 upon 3 whole square minus a to the power 1 upon 3 whole square divide by x minus a. So we will write x minus a like this, x to the power 1 upon 3 whole cube minus a to the power 1 upon 3 whole cube. So we will apply a square minus b square in the numerator, that is a minus b and a plus b. So x to the power 1 upon 3 and a to the power 1 upon 3. So x to the power 1 upon 3 and minus a to the power 1 upon 3. And in denominator, we will apply a cube minus b cube. So what is a? A is x to the power 1 upon 3 minus a to the power 1 upon 3. So x to the power 1 upon 3 whole square plus a to the power 1 upon 3 multiplied by x to the power 1 upon 3, that is ab, and b square. So a to the power 1 upon 3 whole square. So if I should write formula here. So this is a square minus b square, that is a minus b and a plus b, and a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b a square plus ab plus b square. So we apply both of these formula, a square minus b square in numerator and a cube minus b cube in denominator. So what happened? So this value is cancelled out by this value. So if we apply limit again here, then we will not get 0, 0.0. Limit x approaches to a. So x to the power 1 upon 3 minus, sorry, plus a to the power 1 upon 3 divide by x to the power 2 upon 3 plus x to the power 1 upon 3. to the power 1 upon 3 plus a to the power 2 upon 3. So now if we apply limit here, so this is a to the power 1 upon 3, a to the power 1 upon 3, divide by a to the power 2 upon 3, a to the power 1 upon 3, a to the power 1 upon 3 plus a to the power 2 upon 3. So what you will get, this is 2 a to the power 1 upon 3 divide by a to the power 2 upon 3 plus, since bases are same, therefore we can add powers, so which is equal to 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 a to the power 2 upon 3. So we have a to the power 2 upon 3. So this is 2 upon a to the power 1 upon 3, 3 a to the power 2 upon 3. So if we subtract powers here, so this is 1 upon 3 minus 2 upon 3. So what you will get, this is 2 upon 3 a to the power, let's take LCM here. So this is minus 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3 minus 2 upon 3 is equal to minus 1 upon 3. So this is the derivative of the function f of x, x to the power 2 upon 3 at point A. Now for any point x, we have f prime of x, which is equal to, sorry, which is equal to 2 upon 3 x to the power minus 1 upon 3 for all x belongs to domain of S. So this is the required answer. I should explain it again in Urdu language. तो हमारे पास जो है एक फंक्शन दिया हुआ था एफ ऑफ एक्स, जो कि एक्स टू दी पावर 2/3 था। हमने एक पॉइंट लिया ए, जो कि डोमेन ऑफ एफ हमने लिया है, और डोमेन ऑफ एफ के लेने के बाद हमें इसका डेरिवेटिव कैलकुलेट करना है। तो जब भी हम डेरिवेटिव कैलकुलेट करते हैं, सो वी हैव टू अप्लाई दिस एफ प्राइम ऑफ ए इक्वल टू लिमिट एक्स टेंड टू ए एफ ऑफ एक्स माइनस एफ ऑफ ए डिवाइड बाय एक्स माइनस ए। तो ये बेसिकली फॉर्मूले के तौर पे आप समझ लीजिए कि ये फॉर्मूला है, और यहाँ पे हमने एफ ऑफ एक्स की जगह पे एक्स की वैल्यू पुट करी है, एक्स टू दी पावर 2/3, और ये एफ ऑफ ए है, तो एक्स को रिप्लेस कर दिया ए से। तो वी हैव ए टू दी पावर 2/3 डिवाइड बाय एक्स माइनस ए। अगर हम यहाँ पे लिमिट अप्लाई करेंगे तो ये ए टू दी पावर 2/3 माइनस ए टू दी पावर 2/3 विच इज इक्वल टू 0 एंड ए माइनस ए इज इक्वल टू 0। सो आपके पास जो आंसर आएगा बेसिकली वो क्या आएगा, 0.0 आएगा। तो अगर ये 0.0 आंसर आएगा तो आपको लाजमी तौर पे इसको फैक्टराइज करना है, मैनिपुलेट करना है, सिंप्लीफाई करना है कि आपके पास ये 0.0 की फॉर्म जो है ये ख़त्म हो जाए। तो हमने क्या किया, एक्स टू दी पावर 2/3 था, तो इसको हमने रीराइट किया है एक्स टू दी पावर 1/3 होल स्क्वायर और माइनस ए टू दी पावर 1/3 होल स्क्वायर, और डिनोमिनेटर में हमने ये किया है कि इसको भी रीराइट किया है, क्योंकि हमारे पास न्यूमरेटर में जो पावर आ रही है 1/3 आ रही है, तो यहाँ पे हमने 1/3 क्यूब रूट लिया और बाहर क्यूब ले लिया। अगर कैंसिल आउट कर देंगे तो वापस वही बन जाएगा। तो यहाँ पे ए क्यूब माइनस बी क्यूब का फॉर्मूला अप्लाई किया, और न्यूमरेटर में ए स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर का फॉर्मूला अप्लाई किया। सो इससे क्या हुआ, एक्स टू द पावर 1/3 माइनस ए टू द पावर 1/3 इज कैंसिल आउट बाय एक्स टू द पावर 1/3 माइनस ए टू द पावर 1/3, और फिर उसके बाद जो हमारे पास रिमेनिंग है एक्स टू द पावर 1/3 प्लस ए टू द पावर 1/3, और एक्स टू दी पावर 2/3, ये ए टू दी पावर 1/3 है, एक्स टू दी पावर 1/3 है प्लस ए टू दी पावर 2/3। तो उसमें हमने लिमिट अप्लाई कर दी। अप्लाइंग लिमिट करने के बाद, अप्लाइंग लिमिट कैसे करते हैं हम, जब जहाँ पे भी हमारे पास एक्स आ रहा है बेसिकली उसको हम रिप्लेस कर देंगे ए से। तो ए पुट करेंगे और लिमिट नहीं लिखेंगे यहाँ पे, ए टू दी पावर 1/3 प्लस ए टू दी पावर 1/3 डिवाइड बाय ए टू दी पावर 2/3 प्लस ए टू दी पावर 1/3 प्लस ए टू दी पावर 1/3 प्लस ए टू दी पावर 2/3। तो ए टू दी पावर 1/3 दोनों मल्टीप्लाई हो रहे हैं, तो सॉरी, क्योंकि ये दोनों मल्टीप्लाई हो रहे हैं तो इनकी बेसिस सेम है, पावर ऐड हो जाएंगी। So this is a to the power 2 upon 3. ये भी a to the power 2 upon 3 है, a to the power 2 upon 3. So this is 3 a to the power 2 upon 3. और न्यूमरेटर में a की पावर 1 अपॉन 3 है, तो बेसिस सेम है, डिवाइड होगा तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, माइनस हो जाएगा. नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, a टू द पावर 1 अपॉन 3 माइनस a टू द पावर 2 अपॉन 3, माइनस कर दिया हमने पावर को, तो a टू द पावर माइनस 1 अपॉन 3 आ गया आपके पास. ये आपका आंसर आ गया डेरिवेटिव का. सो अब हम यहाँ पे a को हमने x से रिप्लेस किया है. सो फॉर ऑल x बिलोंग्स टू डोमेन ऑफ f we have derivative 2 upon 3 x to the power minus 1 upon 3. So now let's move on to the next question, which is question number 2. F of x is equal to sine root x. So if you want to solve this question, so what do you have to do? Let us take point A, belongs to domain of f, and again by first principle f prime of a is equal to limit x approaches to a, f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a. So what you have to do, put the values here. So what is the value, sine root x minus sine root a. This is f of a. So what we have done here, just replace x by a, so you will get f of a divided by x minus a. So now if you again apply limit here, then you will get sine root a minus sine root a, which is equal to 0, and this x is replaced by a, so you will get a minus a, which is also equal to 0. So you have 0 upon 0. So now what we have to do, just apply formula here, which is, let's suppose sine u minus sine v. Since you have already studied this formula in first year, so sine u minus sine v is equal to 2 cos u plus v upon 2 and sine u minus v upon 2. So apply this formula, that is u, this is u, and this is v. So we apply here. So this is, sorry, limit x approaches to a, 2 cos 2 cosine root x plus root a upon 2. And now sine root x minus root a upon 2 divide by x minus a. To do, just rewrite x minus a, sine root x minus root a upon 2 by under root x square minus under root a square. So now apply formula here, a square minus b square. So what you will get, 2 cos root x plus root a upon 2, and this is sine root x minus root a upon 2. So divide by root x plus root a. multiply by root x minus root a. Now remember, in limit we have this conjecture: limit x approaches to 0, sin x upon x is equal to 1. Also, limit x approaches to a, sin x minus a divided by x minus a is also equal to 1. So this should be equal to 1 if we have 2 here. So what we will do, just multiply and divide by 2 here. Limit x approaches to a, 2 cos root x plus root a upon 2, sin root x minus root a upon 2, divide by root x plus this will be minus. So we divide by 2 and multiply by 2. So we multiply and divide by 2, that is under root x plus under root a. Now this 2 is cancelled out by this 2, so this value should be equal to 1 if we apply limit here. Limit x approaches to a, cos root x plus root a upon 2, divide by root x plus root a multiplied by limit x approaches to a, sin root x minus root a upon 2. So this value should be equal to 1. So this value is equal to 1, and we apply limit here. So this is cos root a plus root a upon 2, divided by under root a plus under root a, and this is equal to 1. So what you will get, you have cos 2 under root a upon 2, divided by 2 square root of a. So this 2 is cancelled out by this 2. So you have cos under root a divided by 2 under root a. So that is your required answer. Now what we have to do, just rewrite it. For all x belongs to domain of f prime of x should be equal to cos root x divided by 2 root x. Now let's move on to the next example, which is also from 2019. So this question is also not from your book. So let's get started here. So what is the question? F of x is equal to cos square of x. So now you want to take derivative using first principle method of f of x equal to cos square x. So what do you have to do? Let us take point A belongs to domain of f, and what is f prime of x? Sorry, f prime of a limit x approaches to a. So this is cos square x minus cos square a divided by x minus a, since x approaches to a, f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a is equal to f prime of a. So now apply a square minus b square in the numerator. So this is cos x minus cos a and cos x plus cos a divided by x minus a. So this question is relatively easier than the earlier one. So you have to apply here cos u minus cos v, since we know that cos u minus cos v is equal to minus 2 sine u plus v upon 2 and sine u minus v upon 2. So this is the formula. So now this is u and this is v, so we apply, this is u and this is v, so we will apply this formula here. So limit x approaches to a, this is equal to minus 2 sine x plus a upon 2 and sine x minus a upon 2. This value is multiplied by this value. So you need not to apply cos u plus cos v here, because indeterminate is due to this factor, not by this factor. So we will leave it, just write it as it is. So this is cos a and cos x, and in denominator we have x minus a. So if you look at this, this is sine x minus a divided by 2 and this is x minus a. So if we have 2 here, then this value should be equal to 1. Since we have already discussed here that sine x minus a divided by x minus a limit x equals to a is equal to 1. So what we will do here, just rearrange it. X approaches to a minus 2 sine x plus a upon 2, and I will write this bracket here, cos x plus cos a, and again limit x approaches to a sine x minus a upon 2 divide by x minus a upon 2 and multiplied by 1 upon 2. So if I cancel it again, then we will have this x minus a here. So this value is cancelled out by, oh, I forgot to write 2 here, this 2. So this is the limit here. So you will get your required result. So what you have to do, just put a in place of x. So this is sine a plus a upon 2. This is cos a plus cos a, and this whole value is equal to 1. So this is equal to minus sine 2a divided by 2, which is cancelled out by 2, and this is 2 cos a. So what is your required result? This is minus 2 sine a and cos a. So for all x belongs to domain of f, so derivative should be f prime of x is equal to minus 2 sine x and cos x. So this is your required answer. So hope you understand these three questions. I will also upload some of the other questions which will definitely help you. So if you have any question, you can ask in comment section, or if you feel any discomfort or any ambiguity, then you can also ask and contact me directly also in college or at home. So thank you. Allah Hafiz.